Can you ladies hear me from here? Because I have my fans on, awesome. We don't have air conditioning in my house. So I was like, oh my gosh, if I could turn my fans off, I'm going to die. So, okay, good. So yeah, if you are going to use blankets or pillows, go ahead and grab them and just have them by you somewhere within reaching distance. If you have a yoga block, that can be helpful as well. You don't need all of those things. You can grab whatever works for you. Don't stress if you don't have any of those things. Okay. We'll give it just another minute. If you're gonna listen on Spotify, I posted that link yesterday. I'm gonna cue that list up. So, like Jenny was saying, or like I was saying, I'm going to do we're going to focus our practice today on grounding and first century. So I feel like this week has been kind of like a rough, raw week for me and for, a half dozen other women that I spoke with this week. So I felt like today would be really nice to just have a low-key, calming, grounding, and really focusing on moving some of that heart energy around. So yeah, my heart's been feeling pretty heavy lately. So I think everybody kind of looks like everybody's getting settled in and adjusted. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You begin in a seated Sukhasana cross-legged position. If you're going to listen to our playlist for today, go ahead and push play on that. All right. Let's begin just with our palms face down on our knees as usual. Let's take a big inhale, bring length into each vertebrae of our spine. And on your exhale, gently close your eyes or soften your gaze towards the tip of your nose or the ground, whichever you're more comfortable with. And just take the next 3 to 5 breath cycles to notice your natural breath rhythm. So you're not manipulating your breath rate. We're not going to do that till the end of the practice today, really. We're just noticing our breath, beginning to calm our mind, and bring our thoughts onto our mat. Good. And as we begin to calm and center ourselves, we're going to begin to bring an intent into our thoughts, into our foresight, into our heart. And it's going to be based around rooting and grounding in love. And I want you to decide what resonates with you today as far as the exact verbiage. So it might be something like, I am rooted and grounded in love. I am grounded with love. I feel rooted around love. Any of these variations of rooting and grounding yourself with the love in your heart. So that's really, choose your own adventure as far as what exactly you're going to be repeating to yourself. We'll just have this intent in our mind and in our hearts today during our practice. And hopefully even today off the mat, you'll be able to carry this intention with you. So big inhales, slowly begin to elongate your breaths. Again, we're not counting long inhales and exhales right now. We're just elongating them. So try not to focus on counting breaths. We're focusing on repeating that intent over to ourselves. I am rooted in love. I will ground with love. In love, I am grounded. Any of these variations, ladies, whatever feels good with you. We're going to be here for like 5 to 7 more breath cycles, if not a little longer. Continuing to elongate our inhales and exhales. So the longer that we pay attention to our breath rate, our lungs are going to warm up. We're going to be able to expand them a little bit more. Still long through our spine, super tall through our vertebrae, a nice line from our tailbone to our crown. So we're not leaning forward or sloping over to the side. We have awareness in our midsection. Repeating our affirmation, really bringing that rooting and grounding in with the intent of our love today. Just do 2 more breath cycles here, ladies, and we'll just slowly begin to break through movement. 3, We're slowly going to begin to bring movement into our neck. So just slowly draw circles with the nose, one direction. It doesn't matter which way you start. Slow, small circles, gradually getting bigger and bigger. And eventually, when your circles cannot grow any larger, you can move the opposite direction, large to small. Again, we're just waking up the muscles in the neck, the upper back body. Check in with your posture. Make sure that you're bright through your spine. I started to slump already. Come back to a place of neutral. Good. Open your eyes if they're not already. Excellent, ladies. Let's take our hands behind our back. You can sit up on your fingertips if you like. If you want to plant your hands, you can do that as well. We're just going to begin to open our chest here. So we'll stay here for like 5 breath cycles-ish. If it feels good for you to bend your elbows and find a little bit of a sway, do that. If it feels better to just really open and push through the chest, be there. Still remembering to check in with our breath, even though we're not counting breaths. And repeating our affirmation to ourselves when we can. Good. Keep your right hand planted. And on an inhale, bring your left hand up and overhead. Your torso will straighten a little. And exhale, extend your left hand over towards the opposite wall. So we're just bringing a nice stretch into the left side body right now. Space between your ear and your shoulder. You can be gazing maybe up at your elbow or out in front of you, whatever feels better for you. Good. If it feels good to find a little bit of movement in your torso, maybe opening and closing a little, be there too. This is a restorative practice, ladies, so we're going to be holding these poses for a little bit. Inhale, bring your left hand up, and exhale, plant it behind you. Inhale, your left hand up over, your right hand up overhead. Exhale, extend behind. Good. Again, checking in with all of our checklist items. Space between your ears and your shoulders, rooting and grounding in your sit bones. Finding a bend in your left elbow if that feels nice. Maybe you have it extended out a little longer behind you. Have a nice straight line from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Good. Inhale yourself up. And exhale, plant your right hand. Good. We're going to round our back now, so you can just draw your fingers in front of you a little bit. Hands will plant in front of you. Maybe they are on your fingertips, maybe you're on your palms, whatever feels nice to you. But go ahead and round your back. So really push through your back body here. Check in with your shoulders and your ears. Is there space? Make sure you're not squishing up, just so we have a lot of brightness and integrity in our upper body here. Again, if it feels good to find a little bit of a sway back and forth, find a little bit of a sway back and forth. If it feels nice to stay rooted and grounded, you can stay rooted and grounded. Good. On an exhale, you're going to bring your left hand to your right knee and twist and pull a little bit. So if you can keep your right hand planted where it's at, that's awesome. If it feels better for you to walk your right hand out towards your right side a little bit to get a little bit more of a twist, you can do that as well. So you should be gazing over your right shoulder. Big, long inhale, expands that body. Exhale, try to go a little bit more into that twist. Good. Exhale, release your left hand. You just spider finger your hands back to neutral. Good. Bring your your right hand onto your left knee. And exhale, gently twist over your right side. Your left side, sorry ladies, I'm really trying to say. Opposite of what I did. We're here for 3 more breath cycles. Again, if it feels nice to slide your left hand behind you a little bit, you can do that to extend your twist. Maybe that's too much for you today, and that's okay. Good. On an inhale, just gently bring your hands back to neutral, and exhale your hands back to yourself. Lift your torso. Nice. From here, we're going to extend the right leg out long. Have your left leg bent in front of you. Good. So right now your torso is going kind of over your left ankle. So just give yourself a little bit of a twist to the right. So you're looking over your right knee, over your right toe. We're just going to inhale our hands up and overhead. And on an exhale, hinge our hips forward, fold. Good. Make sure that your right foot is flexed. So you're pushing up through your right heel. Right toes are up to the sky. Exhaling, trying to forward fold a little bit more. Should be a nice awakening in the back of the right leg as well as in the left side body. Good. Melting your heart towards your knees just a little. Good. From here, we're going to bring our right hand to the outside of our right ankle. Our left hand is going to come to the inside of our right ankle. And on an inhale, we're going to drag our left hand up and across our chest to extend our left hand behind us. Gaze will follow. Open your chest. And exhale, close it back up. So bring the left hand back to the right hand. Inhale. Extending the left hand behind, smearing across your chest. Exhale, closing it up, bringing the left hand back to the right. We're going to do this a few more breath cycles, ladies. Inhale, extending out long. Close your eyes if it feels nice for you. Exhale, left hand knees to the right. Inhale, extending, opening the chest. Exhale. Do one more of these. Inhale, extend and open. Really leaning into your back body. Exhale, close it up. Beautiful. Inhale, just walk your hands back towards you. Lift your torso. We're going to plant our hands, framing our left knee. And on an inhale, we're going to swing our right leg back and behind us and come to pigeon. So you have to shift your hips up. Yeah. And we're going to stay in pigeon pose for 5 to 7, 8 breath cycles. So in pigeon, make sure that your right leg is extended out straight behind you, nice and long. Make sure that your left shin is as parallel as it can be to the short edge of the mat. Push out through your front heel, so your front foot is not just loosey-goosey, lax. We're pushing out and flexing through the front foot. We're trying to keep our chest open here. So if it feels good for you to keep this open, this is a pretty big stretch in the lower back, you can be here. If it feels better to have it a little lower, you can be here. But we're just trying to avoid the rounding in your upper back, okay? So really just try to keep shoulder blades pinched in together, opening your chest, and melting down as low as it feels good for you while keeping that nice posture. Good. We're here for just a few more breath cycles. Have a nice straight line from your tailbone to your crown. And on your next exhale, gently rock back onto your left sit bone and swing your right leg back down front. Good. We're just going to switch legs. So extend your left leg out long. Right foot comes in. Twist your torso so you're gazing over your left knee. Inhale your hands up and overhead, shoulder blades glide down your back. Exhale, hinge at your hips, folding over your left knee. Inhaling long and tall through your spine, and exhaling, trying to fold a little bit more each time. Again, still try to keep that integrity in our spine here. Pushing out through our left extended foot and wiping the dust bunnies off of them. We're here for another breath cycle. Good. Inhale, gently walk your hands back towards yourself to lift your torso. Frame your right knee. Shift your weight into your right glute. Swing your left leg behind for pigeon. We'll be in pigeon for a little bit longer. Make sure your right leg is extended long out behind you. your left leg extended long out. Try to be pushing out through your right foot, so have your right foot flexed. Keeping our chest open. Repeating our mantra over to ourselves. Once we have a nice, comfortable position here, remembering our I am rooted, I feel grounded in love, whatever you're resonating with today. In love, I will ground. With love, I will find rooting, whatever feels nice for you. If it feels good to melt your heart down a little, we're here for just another breath cycle or two. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to bring the left knee to the right knee to meet the left knee and just come to tabletop position, okay? So inhale, gently slide your right leg back to meet your left leg. And shift your hips back to child's pose. Just for a breath cycle or two, just to give our lower back a counter stretch. Good. From here, walk your hands back towards your knees to lift your torso. So we're going to do sun salutations from here. If this is bothersome for your knees, like it is for me, this is a great opportunity to grab your yoga block or to grab a stack of blankets or a pillow, a couple pillows that you can fold in half and put in between your legs, your feet, your calves to sit on. So this is a really comfy position. So you can do that with blankets or with the yoga block. Beautiful. So take a moment, to get whatever you need. Make sure your blankets are just folded evenly. Fold them whatever way you would like, but just make sure they're not all like wonky, like balled up. Just make sure they're nice and folded. And maybe you don't use a prop at all. Maybe your body feels really good, just chilling like this, and that's amazing. Maybe your body will feel good there in a minute. Like maybe it just needs a hot second to stretch out here. You know what I'm saying? All right, so once everybody is kneeling in a good position, awesome. Bring our hands to our center, lift our sternum to meet our thumbs extended. We're going to inhale, bring our hands up overhead, gaze follows. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Keep your glutes on the block. Inhale up to flat back, so we're squeezing our shoulder blades in and together here, straightening our back. Exhale, forward fold again, back round, hands extend. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. Beautiful. We're going to do it a couple more times. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back, squeeze your shoulder blades in and together. Exhale, forward fold, back rounds, hands extend out. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. Let's do it again. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. We're going to try some Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold again. We're going to inhale to tabletop position. Inhale to table. Exhale, walk your hands out to puppy. Hips tip up, puppy pose. We're in puppy pose for about 5 breath cycles. Hollow lower back, shoulder blades slide down our back. If it feels nice to have the forehead rested on the ground, that's great. If not, that's fine too. If it feels better to have your toes curled under for stability, you can be there. If it feels better to have them on the top of your feet, that's awesome as well. Good. On your next inhale, we're gently going back up to your tabletop position. Inhale up. Exhale, shift your hips back. Stay in that forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. Lovely, ladies. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, pivot your hips, forward fold. Inhale, up to flat back, shoulder blades squeeze in and together, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold, round your back, extend your hand. Inhale, come to table. Exhale, come to pose. Hands walk out, a couple hands distance. Your hips rock up towards the sky. Heart melt towards the earth for 5 breath cycles. We're here for about 3 more. Long inhales, longer exhales. On your next inhale, gently, slow and steady, come back up to your tabletop position. Exhale, hips back to your forward fold position. Inhale, flat back, shoulder blades squeeze in and together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, your hands to the sky. Exhale, your hands to heart center. Beautiful. Oh, that was fun. Thank you for doing that with me. I love that. Okay, you can remove the prop if you're using one. From here, we will shift back and just allow ourselves, so don't melt your heart. We're not going all the way to child's pose here, but I want to give us that, again, that counter stretch in our lower back. So I was like moving my hips back and forth here, keeping my hands planted and just finding a nice stretch in the back body for a few breath cycles. Good. All right, ladies, from here on an inhale, let's shift ourselves back up to a tabletop position. Walk our hands out about a handprint distance. Inhale, shift our weight forward, and exhale, come to your belly. Good. From here, we're going to have a little cobra play on our belly, okay? So our hands will be at our chest. Our elbows will be pulling back towards our glutes. On an inhale, we're going to grow to a baby cobra, and exhale, release. Inhale, just gently lift your chest. Exhale, allow your chest to fall back down. Inhale, gently lift. Exhale, release. Do this for a few more breath cycles and allow your baby cobra to begin to grow a little bit. Just a little, not a lot. And really check in with your belly and the tops of your legs and where you're rooting and grounding down on the earth. So really push into those points to lift your chest just a little bit. And on your next inhale, we're going to hold our cobra pose for like 5 to 7 breath cycles. So inhale up to a comfortable baby cobra or maybe teen cobra. Open your chest, make sure your shoulder blades are not rounded over your back. Pinch them in together. If it's beginning to hurt your lower back, just lower your cobra a little bit, ladies. Closing your eyes, but it feels nice to you. And on your exhale, gently release. Ooh, nice. From here, we're going to bring our hands. If you can interlace them behind your back, that's awesome. We're going to do a little locust inhale and exhale play. If it doesn't feel good for you to have your hands released, just have your hands going, your fingers going towards your toes. So just your hands down beside your side, okay? So on an inhale, we're going to do the same thing. Just gently lift our chest, lift our hands, and lift our feet. Exhale, release. Inhale, gently lift our feet, our chest, maybe our hands are just, maybe they're not in our release, maybe they're rising and falling with our chest and our feet. Do one more of these, and then on your next inhale, you're going to stay up for 5 or 6 breath cycles, okay? So stay up in our locust, opening our chest, but rooting and grounding down through our foundation, Gazing off the tip of your nose. And on an exhale, gently release. Good. Just allow your legs to kind of shake out here for a minute, moving them gently back and forth. It feels good to move your torso and your body. Do that. Move it out. Good. From here, go ahead and plant your hands at your chest. We're going to inhale. You can stay on your knees, but inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, come up to our tabletop position. Good. Let's have a nice, good informed foundation in our tabletop position. So we'll check in with our wrists and our knees. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Shins are behind you in two parallel lines. Check in with your back body. Make sure you're not dipping in your lower back here, but you want to make sure that you have a nice straight line from your tailbone to your crown. Hands are spread like starfish. Beautiful. On an inhale, bring your right leg back and behind you, three-legged dog. We'll stay here for just a breath cycle or two. Make sure that your hip is not opening, but your hip is staying even with the ground. And on an exhale, you're gently going to bring your right foot in between your hands. So maybe you squeeze your knee into your chest and plant it. Maybe you take it out to the side and heel toe in. Whatever feels good for you. But just bring your right foot in between your hands. From here, we're going to go ahead and on an inhale, just lift ourselves up. Beautiful. Bring our hands up and overhead. Interlace our fingers. Bring our hands behind our head. Inhale, open our chest. Cool guy arms for 10 breath cycles. So while we're here, ladies, I really want you to focus in on where you're rooting and grounding. So like I mentioned before, you should have so much tension and awareness between your feet and your mat that you could essentially lift yourself up off your mat. So really root and connect. We're focusing on rooting and grounding today, finding stability and also opening up our chest, moving all of that lovely heart center energy around that we've had so much awareness on this week. If it feels good for you to extend your back bends on the inhales, try to do a little bit more of a back bend on your inhale. Maybe you lift your right toes to make sure you're not clenching in with your right foot. Good. And on an exhale, we're going to come to humble warrior. So allow your belly to either come to your right thigh if that feels nice, or if it feels good for you to move past your right thigh and have your head hang below your knee, you can do that. Some people, that's not comfortable. If it feels better for you to rest your belly on your leg, you can do that. If you can move your belly to the inside of your leg, that's cool. Humble warrior. Elbows are pointing either out at the opposite wall or maybe down to the ground, but you're not dumping your weight into your neck if you're down to the ground. So just be gentle and aware of doing that. Good. Allow your left hand to plant on the inside of your right foot. And on an inhale, lift your gaze up to the ceiling. So we're in a twist. Our right hand is still behind our head. Good, ladies. And on an exhale, gently allow your right hand to plant and frame your foot. Just inhale your front knee to meet your back knee, back to our tabletop position. Get our nice warm foundation. We're just going to go ahead and move to the next side. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, shins parallel. Inhale your left leg back behind you. Stay here for a breath cycle or two. And on an exhale, you can squeeze your knee into your chest, plant your foot between your hands, or take it out to the side and heel toe it between, whatever feels good for you. Inhale our torso up. Bring our hands up overhead, interlace our fingers. Exhale, cool guy arms. Inhale, opens our chest. We're here, 8 to 10 breath cycles. Closing our eyes for a little bit more of a balance challenge in this. Check in with your front knee, make sure it's not splaying out. It should be going directly over your second toe. Good. One more big inhale and exhale. And on that exhale, gently allow your belly to come to the top of your left thigh or to move past it, whatever feels good for you. Humble warrior. Good. Lifting your front toes. On an exhale, plant your right hand to the inside of your left foot and inhale your left elbow to the sky. Pulling everything into our mid-center line. Your knee is probably going to display out right now, so really drawing everything in. And on an exhale, gently plant your left hand, bringing your front foot. Inhale, front knee to meet the back knee. Good. And from here, let's just exhale for child's pose for a hot minute. Your arms can be extended out in front of you, or they can be resting back behind your feet or by your feet. Nice. Just allowing our bodies to catch up with our breath for a minute. Good. From here, inhale ourselves up. So this posture or this movement might be a little tricky for some people. It's a little hard for me because my feet are so sore right now. But we are going to grab your block and your blankets, and we are going to curl our toes under from here and walk our hands back and push ourselves up onto our feet. We're going to do a yogic squat. So have your knees splayed out. This is a good time to grab your block or your blanket. Again, I can sit in a yogic squat for a while, but this block and these blankets help. So it makes it feel so much better. So I'm doing that today. So take a moment to get a block or a blanket. If you're using it, if not, that's totally wonderful as well. And once you have a nice seated position, you're going to bring your hands, attempt to bring your elbows into the inside of your knees and your hands to your heart center. So thumbs will extend to meet the sternum will lift to meet your thumbs. Your knees will squeeze in together and your elbows will push out, and that will help you grow through your mid-center. I just saw like 4 people grow like 4 inches. So once you feel good and comfy here, ladies, we're going to close our eyes. We're going to be here for 10 to 15 breath cycles. So if this starts to get too intense in your hips or too whatever, like just come out of it and find a different, more comfortable position, or just wait for us if you don't want to try to do it again, okay? Because this can be pretty intense. You're not familiar with it, but this is a very, very grounding pose, as well as a really nice heart center opening pose. So this is a really nice posture for us for today's practice. We're going to be here for a little bit. Maybe you bring that intent and that mantra back into your mind. Maybe you could get into elongate your inhales and exhales a little bit. Good. Maybe you feel like you can grow your heart center a little more on your inhale. Maybe you feel like you can root down a little bit more on your exhale. Beautiful. 2 more breath cycles here, ladies. Repeating our affirmations, really bringing that intent into our day, into our mind, into our heart. Open your eyes if they're not already. We are just going to come to our sit bones from here. So go ahead and release your Hasta Mudra, your hand gesture. If you're using a prop, you can just move it out to the side. And come to your sit bones. We'll extend our legs out long in front of us. Just do one quick forward fold. So have our feet flexed, pushing out towards the wall in front of us. Inhale, our hands up overhead. Exhale, hinge at our hips, forward fold. Allow your shoulders to roll over your back this time. We'll stay here for just a breath cycle or two. Good. From here, let's inhale ourselves up and all the way to flat back. Lovely. From here, bend your knees from the soles of your feet to the floor. We're just going to find a nice supine twist. So bring your hands up to teeth. And on an exhale, gently allow your knees to fall over towards the right. Your gaze can go over your left shoulder or stay up to the sky if that feels better for you. Try to push out through your left hip for a minute to help get a nice additional stretch in your quad. Good. On your next inhale, gently bring your knees back to neutral and gaze back to neutral. And exhale, your knees over towards the left and gaze over towards the right. Flex your right glute to kind of push out through your right hip to get a little bit more of a stretch in the front of the leg. Inhale yourself back to neutral. On an exhale, bring your knees into your chest, make a little ball. It feels good to, find some movement in your knees, draw circles with the knees. That's cool. It feels good just to kind of squeeze them in. That's good too. On an inhale, allow the soles of your feet to come back to the mat. Knees are bent. Lift your hips up to the sky just a little bit for a little baby bridge. Exhale, release. Good. One more of those. Inhale up to a little baby bridge. Exhale, release. Bring your knees in and make a ball one more time. Good. And on this inhale, go ahead and extend your legs out long. Bring your right hand to your lower belly, so like your pubic bone area, and your left hand to your heart center. Make sure your arms are resting on the ground still. We don't want them to be like uncomfortable. We want you to be relaxed. We're going to do a little pranayama breath practice right now before we go into our savasana. So just take the next few breath cycles to notice the natural breath. Notice your heart rate. And on your next inhale, I really want you to try to bring your inhale to your deep lower belly. And exhale. Squeeze your lower belly in. Inhale to your deep lower belly. And on your exhale, try to get that exhale to come from that space as well. So as far as the counts of these inhales and exhales, I want you to do what feels good for you. I want you to have the longest inhales and exhales you can have today. Taking really intentional, gradual inhales and allowing your exhales to stream out, slow and steady, with ease, very smooth. Focusing on this lower belly area right now. Good. On your next inhale, I want you to begin to focusing your inhalations towards the area under your left hand. towards your heart center. You want you to exhale from there as well. So we're going to do this for 7, 8, 9 breath cycles. Just notice the difference the body feels when you breathe into different places. Still elongating our inhales and exhales here. If our mind begins to wander, bring it back to our inhalations, to our breath count. Just a few more breath cycles, and then we're going to combine the 2 breathing focus points. So on your next inhale, I want you to focus on that heart center still. Inhale big, extending your chest. This time I want you to exhale from your lower belly. So exhale, squeezing your lower belly in. Inhale into the heart center. Exhale all the way down. Think of it coming from the root of your tailbone. So keep this inhalation, exhalation focus for the next few breath cycles. Inhaling, expanding your chest as long, steady and smooth as you can. And exhaling, the same intent, same focus from the lower belly. Do 2 more of those breath cycles wherever you're at. And then we're going to allow that breath practice to gently fall away. And for our natural breath rhythm to return. Our natural inhalation and exhalation, single rhythm feeling will come back. If it feels good for you to move your hands, maybe put them palms face up, with elbows tucked in slightly towards your sides. Maybe it feels better for you to have your knees bent and gently resting in and together versus having your legs straight. Find what feels good for you for our savasana right now. We'll stay here for the next 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. Allowing everything to sink in to our bodies, to our minds, to our soul. Begin to scan your body for pockets of tension that might be sitting in your muscles still. Checking in with our feet, ankles, and calves. Gently releasing and relaxing our knees, our quads, our hamstrings, just allowing our awareness to come to these parts and to release and relax the muscle more than they already are. I can guarantee you are probably pretty released and relaxed right now, but just bring your awareness to each part and maybe you can let it go just a little bit more. Allow your belly and your chest to feel like they are melting into the mat. Allow your upper arms and forearms to feel like they are going off of your bones into puddles on the floor around you. Releasing any tension sitting in your jaw, in your cheeks or in your forehead. Once you expand your whole body, allowing your awareness to sit on you for just another minute or 2. On your breath rhythm, not on anybody else's. maybe that affirmation or intent is helpful for you right now to help keep your mind anchored on the present moment. So if you notice thoughts wandering or things wandering, just bring that intent back into your forefront. You're rooting and grounding in love. Keeping your awareness on yourself for just a little bit longer. Remembering why you showed up today, why you decided to unroll your mat, practice with your warrior women, honoring that reason for just another few breath cycles. Gently beginning to bring deeper inhales and exhales into the body. Slowly beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes, hands and feet, arms and legs, slowly begin to find movement. Eventually, you roll onto your right side. You spend 2 breath cycles or so there, maybe have a little pillow under your head. But when you feel good and ready, take your time and push yourself up to a seated position, how we started. Give everybody plenty of breath cycles to get there. Make any adjustments you need to. Find your hands at heart center with your eyes closed. I will close today's practice with a reading from my favorite book ever, The Yamas and the Niyamas. Love lies at the core of nonviolence and begins with our love of self. Not a love that is egocentric, but a love that is forgiving and lenient. A love that sees the humor in the imperfections and accepts the fullness of the human expression. Only when we find this love for all the parts of ourselves can we begin to express fully the love that wells up inside us for others. We'll close the practice today by taking 3 inhalations through the nose and open mouth exhalations together, beginning now. Thank you, ladies, so much for practicing with me today. The light in me sees the light in all of you. Namaste. Oh,
Thank you, Elika.
you're very welcome. I hope it was okay. It's always hard to do props generally. Then the video aspect, like kind of not, being in real life makes it a little more difficult. So I hope that didn't confuse anybody. I hope people got.
I had a pile of blankets on my couch.
You have what on your couch?
I had a pile of blankets that are supposed to go in a winter tub on my couch.
Perfect. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I told my mom we sat up. I need to go back to bed now.
Yeah. Definitely on an energizing day.
Not me. I'm out. I'm setting out to pull weeds for hours and hours. I live in the country and there's some weeds that might kill my kids. So
Oh, no.
I need to go protect my children.
Definitely.
We're up late.
Or
Love
terrible.
that.